Hey warriors, Sherry Martin and Christine Smith here, coming to you live. It is Wednesday, August 1st, and we wanted to take some time to jump on here every single week and talk to you guys about the law of attraction and how it really works, because you know, I think in the beginning when a distributor enrolls, they bar our excitement, they get super pumped up, they call all their friends, and then one thing happens, whether it's a spouse or a friend or their dog, who knows, they just get that naysayer and they fall apart. And we started thinking about why that is and why people enroll, and then after 30 days, 60 days, they kind of fall off the bandwagon. And we realized that it boils down to personal development. And the reason why we say that and why we believe so heartedly that this works is because if you're not right with yourself, when a naysayer comes at you or somebody tries to poop on your parade, you're gonna fall apart and your whole world comes crashing down.
And we want to just prepare you for when something happens before it happens. So that's the whole goal of what we're doing here, is so that you don't give up on your dreams over one grumpy person, because that is ridiculous when you think about it.
So if you are watching us live, we want you to drop a 1 below, and if you are watching on replay, we want you to drop a 2 below. I have a hair like hanging in my face, I'm sorry. And drop a 2 below. And so we're gonna go ahead and explain to you like what personal development is. We're gonna start there. In the next 5 weeks, right, 5 weeks in August, we already mapped it out, and every week we're gonna have a new topic, like mindset, journaling, just everything. We have it all planned, and we're gonna give you guys homework so that the following week when we jump on, you'll have something to kind of take away. So, you know, personal development is really working on yourself, becoming the best version of yourself that you could possibly be.
So the whole goal is to work on yourself harder than you would at your job or on your spouse or as being a parent. We want you to take this as serious as you take everything else in your life.
Yes, and it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how old you are, because we have people that are joining our team and that are taking it and running with it. And before we jump in here, I was listening to something the other day and it really made sense. If there's other people at your job, your day job that you work, and they're getting promoted, and if it's a sales job and they're killing it every month, but you're not, or you are, but they're not, that is all because of personal development, because there's no reason if somebody else is doing something why you can't. And it's the same for distributors. The Rachel Jacksons, the Tara Wilson, we love them, right? And now Christy Vogt, we could be just like them if you believe that you can be just like them, and if you believe that you have what it takes. And a lot of us don't even know where to begin. So I was listening to that earlier in this week and I thought, oh my God, that would be great to share. So, okay, so I'm going to give a couple tips really quick on what I do for personal development and how I do it. So I like to do my personal development every single morning. I like to wake up and predict my day, and I journal, and I always journal about, I have like a little book, it's about this big, and I can do 3 days on one page. So I'm not writing a novel, I'm actually journaling, and my journaling is something like this. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am going to meet someone today that's going to take me and make me a better person than I was yesterday. I am attracting money abundantly, and when I get the money, I know exactly what to do with it. You know, I just say things like that. And then as soon as I'm done journaling, while I'm getting ready for work, I listen to some kind of podcast on YouTube. I'm not a book reader, even though I do read books, but I would prefer podcast, YouTube. And I listen to something that I need help with, or something that I've noticed maybe on my team they're needing help, and I try to get the knowledge so that I can share it with you guys. And there are days that I will have to listen to something on YouTube several times if I'm having that kind of day. What do you do, Christine, for your personal development?
So I always do mine in the morning as well. First thing when I wake up, just because that's when you are the most powerful. So you need to be really careful about what you put in your brain right when you pop your eyes open. So I used to wait and it would just get halfway through my day and the day would already be gone. So I do it first thing in the morning. I wake up, I listen to a 5-minute meditation. I decide how I want my day to go, and then I visualize when I do my meditation where I want my life to be. What would I be wearing? What would my house look like? What would I be doing? What would my dogs be doing? What would my backyard look like? I just go into that like dream state of visualizing it to make it feel real. And then I also journal, and I journal just like she does about, I always start out, today I am grateful for, my husband, my family, my company, the people that I'm going to have meetings with. And then I always journal that I meet the people that I'm supposed to meet. I'm a money magnet, and I attract people easily abundant and relaxed, because you don't want to work hard for it and you don't want it to be difficult. You want it to be easy and relaxed, and you want it to come to you. And then I even get ballsy, and I'm going to say I am a Pro 10 and I make $200,000 a month. And the thing is I don't care how long it takes me to get there. Just get there. That's all I want to do is get there. And I know it's possible because we've been with this company long enough. And we've seen what's possible, and I know that's super realistic, and that's just where I want to be. So
we have like 6 tips that we feel, I don't know if they're necessarily tips, but just things that we really feel that you should try to do every day. And the first thing is gratitude. And what I mean by gratitude is, don't just say it. I want you guys to feel grateful for what it is you have and the things that you want. Start acting like you already have it, and start feeling like, if you want money, what would money do? How would you feel if you had an abundance of money? You would probably feel secure. You would probably feel happy, maybe make you, want to be more intimate with your spouse. I mean, money can really change a lot of things. And so if that's what it is that you need right now, if you're struggling with that, or maybe it's a distributor, how would you feel if you got a rock star like Christy Vogt, right? Or Tara Wilson, or Kristen Bailey, or somebody that you attracted? How would you feel? So be grateful for what you have. But also remember that when you're journaling, that's where that gratitude comes in, like you said, Christine.
So number 2, mindfulness. Changing your perspective and changing your mindset. How do you feel about things? What are you doing? Where are you now? How are you feeling? Focus on the present, not yesterday or tomorrow. So this is where doing affirmations comes in. Like I always say, I'm healthy and wealthy and successful. I'm a money magnet. I always know what to say and what to do with clarity and confidence. Stuff like that. Like stuff that you just want to be easier for you. What you want to see happen in your life.
Yeah, and the third is organization. As crazy as this sounds, if you're not organized, if your life is so chaotic, your house is a disaster, you open the closet door and everything falls down, how are you going to be successful in your business? So I think organization is so important. Organize your life so that you can organize your business. Journal. I'm old school. This girl's Google Calendar. I still have a day planner that I write in. Whatever it is for you, definitely get organized. Go ahead.
Number 4, assertiveness. So it's very important that you stay true to yourself and speak up with your personal and business issues, because a lot of the times if you're having that issue and if you're stuck somewhere, then so is somebody else. And don't just stay out there and drown. Reach out to us and let us know what's going on, and just be authentically you, and we will always come up with a solution on what to do next, because we don't want you to give up. Like, you become family to us, and this is your self-worth. You are totally worth it. Don't ever think that you're not, because you are.
Yes. Loving you guys. Okay, number 5 is overcoming fears. This is something we could probably spend hours on, but I just want to say that you have to face your fears. And I'm going to give you an example. You have to move past it, and how do you do that? A lot of people are like, well, I don't understand. Well, I'm going to give you an example. If you have a fear of talking to someone for the next 5 days, every time you leave your house, By the way, if you have a fear of something, you got to get out of your house so that you can face it. Don't stay in your house, guys. Get out, go to the grocery store, make yourself find one person and compliment them on something. Oh my gosh, I love that dress. I mean, obviously be genuine. You want to speak from your heart. So everybody, there's something about everybody you can compliment them on. Compliment them. Do it for the next 5 days. And don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about striking up a conversation. But if your fear is talking to someone, start complimenting them. And then in the next week, maybe compliment them and ask a question. Do you live around here? And that's it. You don't have to say anything else. And after a few weeks of doing this, you're not going to have the fear of talking to someone. So face your fears. Books and audio.
Books and audio. So stories will give you a better perspective in life. You can get 90% more knowledgeable from reading just 4 books. Every book will bring value whether you think it did or not. And if you don't like to read books, you can go to YouTube and listen to any audio books. We love to listen to Abraham Hicks. I listen to her almost every single day. I can't get enough because she is so spot on.
Crazy.
And just find what you like to do. Like, I just think reading books kind of, it's good at night, but during the day, I want to hear someone get me pumped up. So
I love when I went to her house the other day. I go to her house. She lives a mile away. She had Abraham Hicks on her television. We don't have cable. So like on the TV, like you would like MTV or something. And it was just really nice to sit there.
I was training my subconscious.
Girl, yes. But so we're going to put in the comments. We're not even sure how long this was. Hopefully we weren't too long, but we're going to put in the comments. I love this meditation. It's a morning meditation. So we're going to put it in the comments for you. It's called 7-minute morning meditation that I started about 4 years ago. And we're also going to put in a comment about an evening one, right?
Yes. So I found this really awesome half-hour long one from Abraham Hicks. Oh my gosh, you guys have to put headphones in before you go to bed and listen to it. Even if you fall asleep, that's the whole goal. You're putting this information in your brain and you will wake up with a different perspective. I promise. Do it every single day.
And I want you guys to get this book. I've been talking about this book. It's called You Are a Badass, because we are badasses, all of us. And stop doubting your greatness and start living your awesome and believe you're awesome. That book, guys, is absolutely amazing. Get the book. It will help you really look at you first and not worry about everyone else around you. Love that book. So your homework this week is
to go buy a journal. So they have them. You can literally get one at the Dollar Tree for $1.
Yes.
And have one for next week, because we are going to discuss the importance of journaling and how to do it.
Yep, next week's all about journaling, so get your books, guys. Thank you so much. I hope we brought value. Please comment below and let us know what you're watching on YouTube or what books that you are reading that you can recommend to the team. Love you guys so much. Have a great day.
Tag your teams, too.
Tag your teams.